Hi guys. So I'm really sorry for the last video. I'm like way in the corner, I think, of that video. I'm winging it. I'm on my own. So you already know what it is. Doggone visual impairment. Good and bad and lovely. This video is all about how I grew 7 inches of hair in less than a year. If you are interested in hearing about how I got my hair to the bottom of my back in less than a year, keep watching. Okay, so I took my hair down, I brushed it a little bit, and basically it's not as straight as it could be, but it is the end of the day. And okay, let me turn off voiceover now.
Viewfinder. Speech off.
Okay, before something pops up. It is the end of the day, and I've brushed through it pretty good. I've gotten all the dead hair out. Now, for me, a lot of hair care experts here on YouTube, they will talk about retaining the length, right? The health of your hair, and how to finger detangle your hair, and how to use wide tooth combs and different tools so that you don't have the breakage and so that you don't have so much shedding. For me, I have always had a lot of shedding. It doesn't matter if I do the finger detangling. It doesn't matter if I use wide tooth combs. And this is all that I have, by the way. So I'm not saying that I'm using other things. I only use wide tooth combs. I have the denim brushes that I only use for like my edges or to smooth down the hair if I'm going for a slick look, a ponytail or something. And then I have my spiky brushes, if you will. To me, they're like a comb and brush mixed in one. And hey, that's what I use majority of the time to comb through my hair. I start at the bottom and I work my way up. And if I had someone to help me hold this phone, I would demonstrate on how I comb through my hair. And what I'll do as soon as I can, I'll put a little IGTV video up demonstrating how I comb through my hair. But I start from the bottom, work my way up, and I actually come from the back and then work my way forward, and then I come through after I've worked through all and straightened everything out. Then I come through and start from the top down. But and I'm brushing through my hair, combing through my hair does not take me long. It's like 3 to 5 minute process. Then I braid it and I put it in a bonnet, a silk bonnet, and I'm finished. I do have a lot of different oils that I use. The main choice growth oil, I use that. The As I Am scalp treatment oil that has the blends of tea tree oil in there. It feels really good. I use that. I use olive oil from the kitchen. I actually go in there and pull out a bottle of olive oil from the kitchen. If you can eat it, it's great to put on your scalp. I make my own blended oil, which is a mixture of basically black seed oil, castor oil, and olive oil. If you're interested in picking up a blend of my hair oil, please let me know. And you can send me a message, follow me on Instagram, send me an email. All of that information is in the description box below. And I would love to share that with you. Who else do I use? I still use this Hot 6 oil, SIX oil. That's by African Royal or Royale. I still will use that. And there's something else over there. I think it's by Carol's Daughter. There's a hair oil by Carol's Daughter that I use. So I like those oils because they come in that pointer bottle, and I should have had them over here so I could show them to you guys. But they come with that little pointer bottle. All you have to do is twist it at the top and just poke it around, and you literally have oiled your entire scalp. And then I massage into my head after I put the oil through there. I take my olive oil out of the bottle, put it in the palm of my hand, and I just smooth it down the shaft of my hair to the ends, and that's pretty much the end of it. If I feel like my hair is too dry where the oil is just not penetrating, then I will use some double buttercream by As I Am. That is some good stuff. Like, you talking about getting your hair awake, like shining, having that sheen, having that softness, and it just opens up and absorbs that oil for you, and then you just smooth it over with that denim brush, and it's just perfect. So and also, if you wanted to do like a braid out or a twist out or a bantu knot, or if you wanted to put some body waves in your hair, and all these heatless styles to give your body, to give your hair that body and that volume, and that style that you want, use those oils. Use that double buttercream by As I Am, and you really don't need a lot. Like, it doesn't have to get wet, but it does need to be well saturated. And then you just do that tight twist. You can use one of those curl rods and wrap those braids or that twist around there, and then just clamp it together, put that silk bonnet on, and bow. Tomorrow you take that down and you looking like you've been in the hair salon for a cool minute, and you really haven't. So anyhow, those are some of the things that I use. I do not use shampoo at all. I remember always hating to get my hair washed, and how I would duck and dodge on that for weeks. Like, let me just tell the truth. My mom would tell me, in the middle of the week, like, I'm gonna wash your hair this Friday. I would do everything under the sun to hope that she would forget about it, because the shampoo was so drying. It was painful. I did not like it, and it took so long to get my hair back hydrated and to the point where I could style it again. It was just like such a nightmare, and I'm just like, oh, why does she always put this stuff in there? It's supposed to cleanse, but it's so stripping. And so about about I'm gonna say about 10 years ago, I just slowly stopped using shampoo. And then definitely by 7 years ago, I did not use shampoo at all. Now, when I go to the hair salon, because I have to go to get my protein treatments and deep conditioners, and get my ends trimmed, and I have to get, I like to use a semi-permanent black hair dye. So, have them do all that for me. So I'll go like once every 2 to 4 months. And when I go, I'm like, hey, don't use any shampoo, or use a superiorly hydrating, moisturizing for dry, damaged hair shampoo. And that's the only time. So you're talking about literally at the most 4 times a year that I use shampoo, and it's by force because I don't want it. And I'll tell them, hey, just use whatever shampoo you were thinking you wanted to use the conditioner to wash my hair, and then use their leave-in conditioner product to condition it. And that's just my truth. My hair still comes out just as clean, and it's not stripped, and it's still dry, because after they flat iron my hair, it's still at a point of like needing hydration. Even though I did the deep conditioner, people are like, oh, your hair is so shiny, but it's wiry. When I come out the hair salon, it's just wiry, and I do not like that. I like for my hair to be silky, soft, shiny, hydrated. I like if I have to pick between wiry and dry, I'll take oily all day long. I don't care. I remember those days, and being the child, the parent put the Vaseline on your forehead. I like it. Give it to me. I want the moisture. I do. And if it has to come through oil, then give it to me. So usually when I leave the hair salon, most people, go with their hair, whatever the stylist did. I actually go home and saturate my hair in oil. I'll pick up my blend that I like to make, and I will oil my scalp. I will take my carrot oil, because lots of times they burn your hair. And so I will take my carrot oil and I will run it down in between every single, I will finger rake my hair with oils. I will massage my scalp. I will run both hands down the shafts of my hair down to the tips and then I will braid my hair into one solid braid or two. And I will make sure to protect the ends, either roll it with a smooth rod or take a band that has no metal on it and secure the ends, and then put it in that silk bonnet. And I literally probably don't do anything else to my hair for a couple of days after I've gone to the hair salon to allow it to recover and heal. And honestly and seriously, you do not have to cut off your hair because you believe it has heat damage or because you feel like it's been over processed. Your hair will actually heal and revitalize if you give it the right oils, the right products, and actually put it in a protective style and leave it alone for a few days. I remember one time this lady burnt my hair so bad I just knew it was going to break off. And instead of, I just was like, oh my God, I don't know what to think. I used the carrot oil, I used my olive oil, I saturated my hair, and I braided it up, I wrapped it up, and literally a couple days later, I took it down. I was shocked. I was like, oh, my hair is so soft and silky. It was like it was never burnt. I was so happy. So anyway, yeah. So that's that as far as, what I do coming out the hair salon. But so no shampoo at all for any reason. I also do not wash my hair every week, every couple of days. I do not do that. I am really, really, really heavy on moisture when it comes to my hair. I'm really, really heavy on that. I'm, religious, if you will, about moisturizing and keeping a healthy scalp and maintaining the hydration levels in my hair. Like, that is really the key. I don't get my hair cut very often, like once, no more than twice a year. The hair cutting is down to half an inch. I'll negotiate 2 inches, but I just really don't see the point. I don't. I'm like, no, I'm not letting you chop off. One time the lady wanted to negotiate 5 inches. No, ma'am. I said, we can do half an inch. And every stylist that I start off with, if I have never been to you before and you talk about cutting my hair, I'm going to tell you half an inch. They always do an inch and a half anyway, but I tell them half an inch. And then, we can negotiate from there to about 2 inches. And I don't care. I'm not doing more than that. So I don't do a lot of hair cutting at all. I do not put heat on my hair in between the times I've gone to the hair salon. So if I got my hair straightened in March and I'm not going back until May, there will be no more heat on my hair until May. That's it. There's going to be no further styling with heat going. If I have a frizz spot or a poof spot or whatever, I'm going to figure that out with alternative methods. I'm going to use an oil, a cream, a paste. I'm going to use a curl rod. I'm going to use multiple different brushes. I'm going to brush my hair down. I'm going to use a comb and a blend of brushes, and I'm going to part my hair, section my hair, braid my hair. Whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to deal with that new growth. I'm going to put oils on that new growth, and I'm going to use the brush and I'm going to smooth it out. But there will be no heat involved at all unless I'm at the hair salon. So if I don't go to the hair salon for 4 months, which happens all the time, there was no heat on my hair for 4 months, 6 months. I've done that plenty of times too, just not go to the hair salon for 8 months out of a whole year. That means I had no heat for the 8 months, none. Another thing is, if I'm in the house or if I don't have anywhere to go, I have on a hair bonnet the entire time. I do not take chances with my length, with my hair. If I'm laying down in the bed, I have on a hair bonnet. If I'm watching a movie on the couch, I have on a hair bonnet. If I'm cooking in the kitchen, I have on a hair bonnet. Unless I have company, I have on a hair bonnet. I keep my hair protected at all times. I keep it in protective styles. If I'm going to be lazy and just have it in a free-flowing ponytail, it's in a free-flowing ponytail in the bonnet. So that means that any chances of breakage are reduced significantly because my hair is in the hair bonnet. So even if it's time, and I make it a point to oil my hair every single day. So if I've been at home working all day, or I've been, whatever I've been doing, I've just been in the house, it's bad weather, what have you, I will get up, I will move the bonnet to oil my scalp, to oil my hair, to moisturize, and then I will put that bonnet right back on. And I like it because it's like my own home version of a hot oil treatment as well. And I am a big advocate and believer in hot oil treatments. Water and vitamins are very essential to healthy hair growth. And I eat those all day long. I have chewable vitamin C's that I told you guys about that I'm in love with. I have my multivitamin for women. I keep all that, and then I have my protein, my plant-based protein shakes that are by my bed, and I do all of that every single day. And I need to actually drink more water. I'm looking for a new water, and I switch around my waters a lot, because it just, something about it is like it's no longer satisfying, and my body's just gotten used to it. I don't know what it is, but I'll just have to start fresh with a new set of waters. And it doesn't mean particularly that I don't go back to any. It just means it's time for me to move around. So I pretty much go between 3 to 5 different bottles of water, brands of water, at a time. So those are my secrets to how I have been able to grow about 7 inches of hair in less than a year. I've had instances where stylists have cut my hair to my shoulders, and literally that may have happened in March or April, and literally by my birthday in September, October, I will have hair to the middle of my back, and by Christmas, back at the bottom of my back, because I will keep it 99% of the time in protective styles. I will be moisturizing, I will be taking my vitamins, and I will be having my hair in that bonnet, and that will be my life. If I do not have it in a bonnet, it will be at the top of my head in a bun, and I don't care so much. I'm not the girl that needs to have this beautiful hairstyle all the time. I'm not the girl that I want the hair colorings and oh my gosh, and I need to wear a wig and I need to, nope. I'm the girl that likes having long, healthy hair. And if that means that I have to wear a bun 99% of the time, and when I'm at home, I have a bonnet on, and that I don't use heat and I don't, you know, I just don't, then that's the sacrifices that I'm willing to consistently make so that I do retain my length. I do have healthy, beautiful hair. And when I do want to showcase my hair, it's there, right? I don't let people cut in my hair. And I do not use sulfate products. So, I definitely grab those sulfate free, paraben free products that advocate for long, healthy, strengthening, hydrating, moisturizing, repairing, healing, all those terms like that. And I give the credit to the Glam Twins. A lot of things I was doing just out of I didn't want to do the norm. Like, I hate the shampoo, so I was running off from the shampoo. And as an adult, I could just not shampoo or, do it once, 2 times, 3 times a year because I didn't like it. Not knowing that actually that was the key to my length. That was the key to my success when it came to my hair. Another thing I want to share with you is brushing your hair is just so good and stimulating to the scalp. If you can get into brushing your hair, really just taking time, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and just sit there and brush into your scalp with a nice denim brush. That increases the circulation. It actually exfoliates the scalp, so it helps take off some of those, dead layers of skin there, opens up those pores. It promotes healthy hair growth, So it's so many good things about brushing your hair. And so, yeah, those are my tips, guys. That's what works. That's the secret to success. And even though I have a high level amount of shedding, and I actually would have showed you all these hairballs that I literally have, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready to show y'all these hairballs, and y'all be like, oh my God, I don't want to. Just trust me. I have a lot of hair shedding every single day, and I still have all this thick, beautiful hair. I have this length here, and I have a significant amount of shedding every single day. And I will really say and attribute that to the protective styles, the constant hydration, moisturizing, the vitamins, the water, the keeping my hair in protective styles in the bonnets. All of those things together is what keeps my hair growing and staying at a certain length. And once I can be a little bit more consistent about deep conditioning, I think that's when I can get my hair to the hip length, because I know that's one of the things that several young ladies on here that have hip length hair, they advocate for that. That's what they do. They deep condition a lot, and their hair responds very well to that. Me, on the other hand, I'm getting a deep conditioner, when I go to the hair salon. And like I told you, that could be anywhere from 4 to 6 times a year at the maximum. I only go to the hair salon 4 to 6 times a year. On average, 5 times a year, that's it. And one reason why I don't go that much, I don't want the heat on my hair. And I tell you, they burn your hair. and the raking. I go through this long speech with the young ladies. I say, hey, can you not rake through my head? Would you please use this comb when you do my hair? Would you please start at the bottom? It's going to take a little bit of time, but I do tip well, and I don't want to be in pain. I don't want to be crying in here. Can you take your time? So I spent a lot of time explaining that. Now I have a new stylist who does really good at combing through my hair. Really, really good. But she does not do good at listening to me about what products I want and what treatments I want for my hair. Every time I tell her the same thing, I want a deep conditioner, I want a protein treatment, I want to use the Redken products this time, and I want a hot oil treatment. Yeah, I want all of that. And I know it's because of the time. Each one of those treatments is 30 minutes. So, of course, she doesn't want to do 4 treatments that take up 2 hours, and then she still has to style my hair. That's a 3-hour appointment automatically. So she'll try to condense down and tell me that she's using a dual or triple action product so that she can just have me there for 30 minutes with the whole sitting and waiting, and then style my hair and get me out of there in an hour and a half or so. But I don't like it. I never liked the result of my hair, but I do appreciate that I'm not in pain and she takes her time to comb my hair out. So then I'll just go home and do the things that I wanted her to do at home. But yeah, long hair problems, that's what's going on, and those are my secrets to how I retain long, healthy hair, and how I managed to grow and continuously grow over 7 inches of hair a year, because I have so much shedding. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my next video, because I have a goal right now to get 9 videos done a day, accomplishing 35 videos by this Sunday. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you like videos like this, if you'd like me to go more in depth about the products I use. And I can definitely show those products, and talk about what kind of conditioners and different things of that nature, if you like. So just let me know. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Speech on. Stop recording.